Welcome to PhotoStory 3 for Windows. This is a free download off the Microsoft website. You may need to download the current version of Windows Media Player 10 before you download PhotoStory 3. We will be using PhotoStory 3 for Windows to produce a digital story for personal or professional use. When you open the program after downloading, this is the page that comes up. We will select Begin a New Story and click on Next to get started with the project. First thing we need to do is to import some pictures for our project. One second while this loads up. Simply find the files that you want. I created a folder called Digital Story that has all the pictures that I'm going to use for this digital story already uploaded onto it. So I'm just going to Control A, select all the pictures, come down here and click OK to import those pictures into my PhotoStory 3 window. Digital story I'll be creating is a story of a recent trip that I took to Yosemite Valley. Okay, all the pictures are in here. A couple things about navigation with the PhotoStory 3. We've got the scroll bar here at the bottom. It places all the pictures on the timeline. We can navigate across the timeline once again with the scroll bar. We can manipulate the photos by dragging and dropping to change the order and sequence. We can also scroll between the photos by clicking forward and back buttons on the preview window, as well as forward and back buttons on the timeline. The X deletes pictures. You want to mostly avoid that. A couple quick editing items immediately on the screen. Let's find a good picture that needs some work on it. This may be one here. We can enhance the color by clicking this button here. You can see it makes it a little sharper. If there's any red eye issues, you can click that. Rotating counterclockwise, clockwise. An advanced editing button, we'll get into that in a minute. Well, the other features here is to remove black borders. As you can see, these pictures are not sized to fit the window available, so we can remove the black borders by clicking this. And this will take us through picture by picture. PhotoStory goes in and automatically crops the pictures to remove the black borders. So this is their suggestion. You can change that, you can move it around. You can resize the window and it will show up a preview for you on the right. I'm not a big fan of PhotoStory having all the control and cropping my pictures. I'd rather do that myself. So I'm going to go ahead and just click cancel on this. Let's go into the advanced editing options. So once again, we have the opportunity to rotate the picture if we need to. We can also crop the picture here in the advanced editor. We can also do that in picture by picture if we go through the remove black border. It does the same thing. So now we can resize and crop the picture how we want to. Auto fix menu, same thing with it does with the color, is the color enhancement. This one doesn't do anything since we already selected it on the other menu. We can also scroll between the pictures. It's always going to ask if you want to save the changes. I'm going to say no. Bring up the next picture. Now we can add different effects to it. We can go turn this to black and white. We could do a negative. I prefer to have no effects on it. If you do select any effects, you can click this box here and apply those to your entire story if you want to do an entire story with a black and white theme or something of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and close this window out. No, I do not want to save change. Go ahead and click no on that. So this is a good spot where you can manipulate the photos around wherever you need to and get started there. So I'll go to the next option. All of them have black borders. Yes, that's fine. Okay, here we have an opportunity to add some text. So I'm going to just go ahead and put a title of Yosemite in there. We can select these different buttons and place this title wherever we need to on the page. As you can see with the black border, it doesn't show up. We'll go over here to select font. We can select different font styles, bold, italics, the font sizes, and we can also select the color. I'll go ahead and select red. I think that's going to show up pretty well. Click OK. And now I can select the next picture, add more text if I need to. And I think that's going to do it for this project. Tune in next time. We're going to go over adding background music, audio, and Ken Burns effects to the photos.